Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. So I hope your week's going well. So basically this video is about items I recently sold on eBay. I picked up locally at the local flea market, Carboot sales and charity shops. So let's get going. The first item is this large key, which I sold on eBay. Now you can see what it sold for. Okay. The next we have this Victorian level. Okay. Now this is what it sold for. Next we have this brass Victorian trivet. Now it would have been probably for an iron because of the shape. Okay. And that's what it sold for. Next we have this pair of iron sliding locks. Okay. So the buyer bought both. They were individually listed and he bought both, and that's what they sold for. Next we have this set of keys, and that's what they sold for. Next we have this vintage brass sand timer, and that's what it sold for. Next we have a carbide bicycle lamp, which you can see here. And this is what it sold for on eBay. Now I paid £2 for it. It's missing the glass lens on the front. So if it had that, it would have got a lot more. But again, I only paid £2 for it. So I risked it. I totally risked it. Okay. Next we have a pewter and silver jug. Right, now I paid £5 for this. This is what it sold for. And for all the other items that I'm talking about, if you look at my previous videos, you'll see what I paid for them. Okay. Next we have this brass small compass divider. So I paid £1 for this. This is what I got, what it sold for on eBay. Next we have this large hooked knife. Okay. This is what it sold for on eBay. And again, if you look at my previous videos, you'll see when I bought it on a Sunday. Locally, it would have been used by a whaler from one of the many whaling ships they would have parked up here in Leith, Edinburgh. So next we have this brass hunting horn. Now I paid £5 for it. This is what it sold for. Next we have this military wad punch. Okay. This is what it sold for. Next we have this Victorian game counter made from cow bone, the nicely carved whale. Okay, this is what it sold for. And next we have this very small table vise, and that's what it sold for on eBay. And next we have a pewter sugar bowl and scoop in the shape of a coal scuttle. And that's what it sold for on eBay. And again, please look at my previous videos to see what I paid for these. Like I say, some came from the Carboot sales and some came from the local charity shop, thrift stores. Okay. So, yeah, so basically tomorrow I'll go to the local charity shops and check them out and obviously film everything. Hopefully I'll find something. And if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And exactly a month from now, I'm going over to Spain to go antique shopping, which I will film. So if you like to follow me, you get to see, or subscribe, you get to see what I pick up. Okay. And I'll show a bit about the beaches and the boats and all sorts of things that are there, old buildings and things. So thanks again for watching. And yeah, till next time, enjoy your week.